Today, Precarious plays
Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
I noticed something on the other map.
Yes.
The judge walked around.
Yes.
Is that normal?
Yes.
Do they do that for a reason?
Flavor.
Just so that it looks like they're actually observing the field instead of just monitoring for a set of conditions in a program.
That, and there's a practical reason. I believe they try to move far away from the battle, so you can't use them as cover. Because I think that's one of the main reasons why they were introduced, was to prevent long-term cover problems.
Now, this is... Why are you here?
I am here.
This is not the duel. This is not the snow mountain.
These bombs have invaded this humble town. And they asked my clan to dispatch them so they wouldn't burn it down.
So
we babysat some kids on that snowy mountain.
Yeah.
Like, sure, yeah, that's a thing we did. That was like baby's second mission.
Yeah.
And then that, like, occasionally you'll still have like walk my pet or something like that. But they ramp up really quickly. We went from picking herbs and babysitting to saving a town from being burned down in a few minutes.
The judge is still there, though. So is this a competition or is this a real fight? Like, are you killing these?
That is ambiguous.
Clearly.
I am not sure. I know that whenever you're fighting another clan,
yeah,
there are strict rules. There's sort of this compulsory arcane health system, healthcare, right? This universal arcane healthcare that is put into place. Oh, if it hits him, it'll do a lot of damage, but it's only 50%. Well, I don't know if boost is gonna last, so I might as well do it.
Okay, do it.
Roll the dice. Oh.
Oh, well.
Darn it, building. Building came out of nowhere. Right, so whenever you are fighting against another clan, everyone's lives are preserved by the power of the judges.
Right.
Unless you are in, and it's a word that I've never really had to say aloud. Bale corrected me. I think I've already said it once. It's Jagd, I think. And it is, we're pretty sure that it's supposed to be like Jaeger, so it's a Yag. Yag. Yeah.
Interesting.
And when you're in a Yag, there are no judges, there are no laws, and that means that your lives are endangered, always. I think if you end the battle with someone KO'd, they die forever permanently.
Do you think that the presence of the judge in this situation is like making sure you're not doing war crimes? And in this particular instance, the war crime is using instruments to slap people on the head?
No, it will be revealed more clearly. Oh, I think he's in blow-up range now. It will be revealed more clearly by the story as we play.
Yeah.
But do you remember that rumor that we read about how there was speculation that the queen was just changing all of the laws around to appease her brat of a child?
Yeah.
Not merely a rumor.
Not merely a rumor. Got it.
Wait, his basic attack doesn't deal fire damage, so that means they can hurt one another. Okay. Alright, that's good. Okay. See, I thought that their basic attack dealt fire damage, so I thought that controlling one of them wasn't actually going to be very useful. Is this one no blow up? Oh, is it going to blow up block in March? Nope. Oh, sweet. Oh, perfect. Now, I managed to end his turn. Like, that's the best thing you can do, is try to end the last turn you have with them, with their back away from the Beastmaster.
Yeah.
Because see, it's 55 compared to 35 whenever they, like that's the difference that facing brings to the table. It's a 20% increase to hit rate for a very powerful ability. Like, Beastmaster is another one of the classes that because of the low hit rate, I would ignore it as a child. Just because blowing stuff up with a new move, Sage, worked just as well, right? But it is a very powerful effect, being able to steal an enemy unit and give yourself another unit in one action.
Yes.
For a little bit of time, for however long you can maintain control, it's a net change of 2. Which is very powerful whenever you only have like an average of like 4 or 5 per side.
These little flame guys, they're not dead because they have stars. You're not killing anybody.
Right. But...
Yeah?
Some of the monsters turn into like piles of bones and stuff as they're like downed. Or they're downed sprite.
Yeah. Oh.
And it's unclear what happens to them after the battle is over. It seems sort of grisly.
Yeah.
But it's very possible that after the battle is over and they're all basically KO'd,
yeah,
somebody could just go around with a poker and just stab them all, you know?
Yeah, but who would do, well...
I don't know if they relocate them. I don't know if they have some sort of like monster detention facility. Maybe they have
jail.
Yeah, maybe a judge goes around and taps them all on the forehead with a green card or something, and they...
You go to jail, and you go to jail.
Well, I was gonna say, they probably don't go... Maybe they go to like the monster edition of Sprumpf.
Sprumpf?
Sprumpf, yeah, I think that's how you say it.
What? Is that the jail island?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, that's the prison. We already placed it on the map.
I see.
Remember, Mont Blanc said it was a dark and scary place, Kupo.
Yes, I think I might have just immediately forgotten what it was actually called because it did not... Sprumpf does not exactly inspire fear.
I'm not sure if it has that F sound, the PH. Again, I don't know how... I've never had to think about how a lot of this stuff is pronounced because I've never really had to say any of these words out loud. Of these names.
That happens to me constantly with books. Like, all the daggone time. Also, if you happen to listen to a lot of audiobooks in a series and then they switch readers, sometimes people's names end up pronounced differently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That seems like it would be pretty easy to
check on? Maybe? Yeah, I think so. But sometimes they're different versions or like different editions, like different companies did them and stuff, so...
Oh, and
that always puts doubt into my heart.
The reason why I haven't been reading these is because it's mostly New Kid musing on just the beginning and conclusion of these sort of side quests that usually stop here, right? So we won the engagement. There's one thing that I want to show you, because we're actually going to learn some abilities now. We've committed a few of them to memory. Now, there, see?
There.
He learned all of the magics from the rod. Mont Blanc got Steel Gill, Jonah mastered Boost, Isaac has Whirlwind, Cecilia has Swarm Strike. So I'm going to adjust our party, and we'll come back tomorrow, and we'll do the next main story mission.
Yay!
Oh. Sprom, not Sprumpf.
Sprom.
Sprom, yeah.
Sprom. That sounds a little more impending.
It's just smidge. Sprom smidge. That's probably the only thing they serve in the,
Smidges?
No, a Sprom Sprum smidge. That's what they serve in the cafeteria in the prison. Right? Yeah.